This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Swate Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Wet Sunday. Coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast, I'll let you know just how long this rain is going to continue. Thank you, Mark Mitchell with Bama Diesel Repair in Woodland, Alabama. Mr. Mark is a proud supporter of Dr. Don's Weather, and we encourage you to contact Mark Mitchell at Bama Diesel Repair if you have any diesel repair needs anywhere, even remotely close to Woodland, Alabama. Mark is the guy you want to get in touch with. 256-201-3685 is the number to call. Also right there in Woodland, Alabama is Jamie Dukas. Get your ducks in a row with Dukas. You can get in touch with Jamie by calling 256-831-7770. You can also go to the top of the link and click the link there. It'll take you over to the website. You can do it all online, or you can give him a call, and he'll even come sit down in your living room. So we have a lot going on in the weather department this morning. We have a stalled front that stretches from Louisiana through Mississippi, then through central Alabama, up into North Georgia, and on up into the Carolinas. And so that's going to provide for off and on showers this morning. I think we see an increase in showers and thunderstorms during the heat of the afternoon, much like we saw yesterday. Big thunderstorms across East Alabama and West Georgia yesterday afternoon. I was in Opelika, Alabama for 3 or 4 hours yesterday, and boy, those were some pretty intense thunderstorms that moved through the area, dumping a lot of rainfall. And they're going to be slow-moving storms as well, so localized flooding will be a possibility this afternoon. A handful of these storms could be on the strong side, and a rogue severe storm or two cannot be completely ruled out, but this is not really a severe weather setup, and this pattern is going to continue pretty much all the way through next week. So we stand to pick up, 5, 6, maybe even 7 inches of rain between now and Thursday or Friday of next week. You can see clearly on the screen this morning that lightning is going to be one of the risks with these storms. We have a risk across central Alabama, and we have an elevated risk really from about Carrollton down to just north of Wedowee, then across southern Clay and back into Coosa. So again, folks, not going to be a good day to be out on the area lakes or in the creeks or rivers or really any outdoor activity at all. Probably not going to be a good idea today. But if you are going to be outside and you start to hear rumbles of thunder off in the distance, it's time to seek shelter indoors. Nothing happening out in the tropics. It's like someone has all of a sudden turned that light switch off and we have gone dormant. That's okay. We're not complaining at all. What started out to look like was going to be an extremely active hurricane season has now gone quiet. However, that's probably going to change sometime in the not-too-distant future. We have not even come close to reaching peak hurricane season just yet, so don't let this lull you into a sense that we're not going to have anything, because I think we probably will. Let's take a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. The temperature currently 74.5, feels like 76.6. The wind is out of the south at 1, gusting to 3. Humidity 100% this morning. Barometric pressure is 30.09, dew point 75. We had right at 1 inch of rain yesterday across East Alabama and West Georgia. We're showing just a little over a half inch at the venue, but there were several locations that topped 1 inch. And if you were right under some of those heavier thunderstorms, especially right there along the Alabama-Georgia line around Valley, West Point, you may have seen closer to 2 inches of rain yesterday. High temperature, yeah, that's good. We didn't even break 80 degrees yesterday. 79.9 70.7 was the high. We do have some rain showers in the area at this hour. Sunrise this morning was at 5:46, and the sun sets this evening at 7:49 p.m. It's going to be a mostly cloudy day. Scattered showers here and there, off and on throughout the morning hours. We approach 2, 3, 4 p.m. this afternoon. We'll see that coverage increase, and some of those heavier showers and thunderstorms will develop across East Alabama and West Georgia. 83 is all we'll do in Roanoke this afternoon. 85 in LaGrange. We'll hit 85 in Valley, and we hit 85 degrees over in Alexander City. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. And as you can see, we have a better than average chance of rain all the way through Friday. 80% likely today. Showers and thunderstorms increasing this afternoon. 83 your high. Monday a 70%. Looking at 70% on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And our daytime highs will hang out in the mid-80s as we continue through this wet pattern across East Alabama and West Georgia. Looking at the Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning, no question where that stalled out boundary is located. I mean, from just west of New Orleans, Louisiana, all the way up through Jackson, Mississippi, Birmingham, Alabama, even up here in northeast Georgia. That front's draped right across the northeast Georgia mountains, pretty much running parallel to the Appalachian chain, and then right on up into North Carolina. Just north of, along, and south of that boundary front is where all the moisture is this morning. And the individual showers and impulses that'll be running along this boundary are moving off to the northeast, and that will continue all day today. And really, we don't believe this front's going to move north or south very much at all through Thursday or Friday of this upcoming week. So this is going to be a very wet pattern for us, which is a little unusual for the third week in July. Typically, we're just bone dry, scorching hot with scattered afternoon storms. So this is going to be welcome. This is, even though we're going to see a lot of rain between now and Friday, it certainly could be a much different situation. We could be looking at a drought set up here. So we'll take it. No complaints whatsoever. I think we can endure several days of cloudy, rainy weather here in the third week of July, something you typically do not see. Don't forget to support us here, Dr. Don's Weather. One of the ways you can do that is by going over to our weather store. You see the link right there at the bottom of the screen. You can also go to the top of the screen and click on a clickable link that'll carry you over to the weather store. Pick up a coffee cup, a t-shirt, and a baseball cap. Part of the proceeds come back to support us here at Dr. Don's Weather so we can continue providing you with weather information for East Alabama and West Georgia. You can also do all the social media things. You want to like us, follow us, share us with your friends, ask your friends to share with their friends. Also head over to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you click that little notification bell and turn your notifications on your phone so that you'll get those notifications from Dr. Don's Weather when we go live to cover severe weather. And if you own a business, if you're part of a civic organization, a municipal or county government, and you'd like to be a partner with us on Dr. Don's Weather, just send me a message on Messenger, and I'll send you a link and show you how you can become a partner before we do our very next weather forecast, which, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, will happen first thing tomorrow morning right here on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.